Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again this is Michael the Comic Nerd. Now today, admittedly I'm at a bit of a loss. I thought I knew what I was going to talk about today, but for some reason just completely slips my mind.
Look at the title.
Shut up. Oh, I know, I'll call my creative consultant. This is in no way a setup.
Go, Luigi, go! Go, motherfucker! Oh, I am big. Ah, small. You suck. Damn it. Hello?
Hey Nintendo reviewer, it's Michael the Comic Nerd.
How did you get this number?
That's not important. Anywho, I just want to give you a call because I need your help with something.
No, seriously. How did you get this number? I thought I had it changed.
Let's just say your ex is still pissed. But back to why I called. I really need a movie to review, but I'm not quite sure what to do. Any suggestions?
What the heck would I know? I review Nintendo games. The only suggestion I could possibly give you is if it was a well-known movie that was also a well-known Nintendo game. No.
Yes.
Goldeneye.
Ah yes, Goldeneye. The 16th entry in the James Bond series and the first to star Pierce Brosnan was released in 1995 and is widely regarded as one of the best Bond films ever released.
But it is also well known for the Rare-developed 1997 game based on the movie for Nintendo 64, often cited by critics and journalists as the game that opened the doors for FPS games on consoles. So games like Halo, Call of Duty, and pretty much every FPS game to come out over the past decade and a half owe everything to this game and the film it's based on. You know I can't let you do.
Yeah, just hold on one second. Okay, you were saying.
You know I can't let you do this.
Well, that's too bad, because you can't stop me. Allow me to repeat myself. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Na 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 na. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Oh, who dropped the lights? Oh!
I told you I can't let you do this. Alone.
Well, okay then. So the movie starts with our main hero 007 throwing himself off a dam, and he's just so damn cool, no pun intended, that he doesn't even make a single sound while he's doing it. In fact, let's play a game. It's called 007 versus everyone else. Yes, it is a lovely view from up here. I might come down here on a holiday. I'm sure there's a cabin I can rent somewhere. Ah! Fuck, shit, craps, god damn it! Ah! This fresh air really allows you time to think, doesn't it? I can't help but wonder why it's always the Russians. Oh, sweet Jesus, don't let me die. I'm sorry, I'll do anything you want, just don't let me die. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh, there goes the rope. Now time to get prepared to phase 2. Oh god, the rope's gone taut and I'm still falling. Did the rope snap? Am I gonna die? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. Why?
So we cut to Bond sneaking up on a guy in the bath. Oh, that is not okay.
What?
That's the bathroom, man. The bathroom is sacred, especially in the stall. You don't attack a guy in the stall. That's just wrong.
Beg your pardon. Forgot to knock.
Don't let them catch you with your pants down. Rule number 3, beware of bathrooms.
We now go into a storeroom where 007 meets up with Alec Trevelyan, also known as 006, played by Ned Stark himself, Sean Bean.
21 odds says he dies for the halfway point.
You're on.
Ready to save the world again? After you, 006.
But in their haste to finish the mission, they accidentally set off the alarm, resulting in the Russian forces closing in on their positions.
Move out. Throw down your weapon and walk towards me. Slowly.
Finish the job, James! Blow them all to hell! For England, James!
Called it.
Yeah. So Bond escapes by probably the most awesome use of a conveyor belt in the history of mankind, and runs to catch the nearby plane.
But sir, I can just shoot him now while he's in the open.
No, that would be disrespectful.
But sir, he killed one of us in the bathroom stall.
Are you questioning my authority?
Yes, a little. Okay, I'm just going to get in that airplane and take control of it like it was no big deal. Should be easy enough. What the hell am I doing? What is this? What was my thought process? Okay, there we go. Almost there. The rest should be pretty straightforward. I hate my life! I hate my life! Yeah! So we fast forward a whopping 9 years later, where James Bond is in Monte Carlo following Xenia Onatopp. Heh, I see what you did there. Who, after a brief conversation with Bond, is seen taking a motorboat over to a large military ship.
Transmission begins from Moneypenny. Identification confirmed. Onatopp, Xenia, ex-Soviet fighter pilot. Current suspected links to the Yanis crime syndicate, St. Petersburg. Yacht Manticore is leased to a known Yanis corporate front. M authorizes you to observe Miss Onatopp, but stipulates no contact without prior approval. End transmission, Moneypenny.
Dude, she's scary!
Is she trying to eat him?
Hold me!
No.
Xenia! I can't breathe!
You know, I think we're watching a reenactment of the Black Widow mating process.
So the following day, Bond sneaks aboard the boat and finds the captain slash commander slash whatever guy dead and his identity card stolen.
Meanwhile, we go to a Russian military freighter where they are demonstrating the high-tech Tiger helicopter. However, Onatopp and some other random dude kill the intended pilots and take the helicopter for themselves.
Ah! Quickly! Kill him while you still can!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Sorry, I just watched The Thing last night.
So yeah, this is the Space Weapons Control Center in Russia where we are introduced to Boris, played by Alan Cummings. Cummings.
Boris!
What?
You didn't say the magic word.
You've hacked into the U.S. Department of Justice.
Nobody screws with Boris Grishenko. Spike them.
Come on, Boris, just hang up.
No way I spiked them. My program seizes the phone line of whoever's tracing me and jams their modem so they can't hang up. Now the hunted becomes the hunter.
Woo! Bang! Gun! I am invincible!
He dies soon, right?
No, he's too irritating. He's gonna make it until at least the third act.
Fuck. So Onatopp and this evil Russian guy come in and kill just about everybody, except for Boris, who I assume teleported away somewhere. And they test out a mysterious device codenamed Goldeneye. Hey, that's the name of the movie! And they aim it at the control center.
So the explosion destroys just about everything, except for one tech woman who just refuses to die as she continues to evade increasingly absurd situations.
Damn it, Gabriel, try harder!
Trying, God!
How did you miss on that time?
Don't yell at me!
You missed.
I know!
I let you try it one time. Okay. Do you want some ice cream?
Yes!
Alright, let's go get some ice cream. It's okay. We'll try again next time, you'll do better.
I tried.
What else do we know about the Janus Syndicate?
Top-flight arms dealers headquartered in St. Petersburg. First outfit to restock the Iraqis during the Gulf War. The head man's unreliably described, no photographs. The woman, on a top, is our only confirmed contact.
You don't like me, Bond. You don't like my methods. You think I'm an accountant. A bean counter more interested in my numbers than your instincts.
The thought had occurred to me.
Good. Because I think you're a sexist, misogynist dinosaur. A relic of the Cold War. Whose boyish charms, though wasted on me, obviously appeal to that young woman I sent out to evaluate you.
Point taken.
Not quite, 007. If you think for one moment I don't have the balls to send a man out to die, your instincts are dead wrong. I've no compunction about sending you to your death. But I won't do it on a whim, even with your cavalier attitude towards life.
Damn! Oh, that was cold!
Burns!
You want some oil with that burns?
Ow! In all seriousness, though, this is a very smart and very to-the-point analysis of the James Bond franchise and how, in many ways, 007 had lost most of his relevancy around the time this movie came out, considering that the Berlin Wall had fallen and the Soviet Union was gone. And since James Bond started out as a Cold War hero, most people questioned whether or not Bond could survive in today's modern world, many of them saying we should leave him as an icon of the past.
I want you to find Goldeneye. Find who took it, what they plan to do with it, and stop it.
So now we go on to that scene in every James Bond movie we all love. The scene with Q where we get to see all the cool shit.
Flight 878 to St. Petersburg. X-ray document scanner. A pen. This is a Class 4 grenade. 3 clicks, arms the 4-second fuse. Another 3 disarms it.
Well, where in the holy hell would this come in handy?
Oh, don't worry, it'll pop up in the script somewhere.
Oh, grow up.
Bond now goes to Britain where he meets up with his CIA contact, Jack Wade, who is supposed to give him the skinny on the man suspected for all this, Janus. But first, he's got to get past the secret code word.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
The fuck was that?
Oh, those are my Arnold quotes. I use them a lot in my reviews.
And you're too lazy to get the actual clip?
Well, I have more subscribers than you.
Fuck you.
Stop it!
Get off me.
Yeah, that was...
Don't ever touch me again.
Yeah, sorry.
Jack Wade, CIA. James Bond. Stiff-ass bread.
Meanwhile, Natalia, the surviving programmer, arranges to meet up with Boris at the local church.
Natalia! It's me, it's Boris! It's Boris! It's Boris, hello!
So now we go back over to Bond, who is meeting up with the Russian mafia boss to try to make a deal to get Janus.
This Janus, I never met the man, but I know he's a Jens Cossack.
Group that worked for the Nazis against the Russians. Second World War.
You know your history, Mr. Bond. At the end of the war, the Jens Cossacks surrendered to the British in Austria, believing they would join your government and wage war against the communists. But the British betrayed them, sent them back to Stalin, who promptly had them all shot. Women, children, families.
Not exactly our finest hour.
Still, ruthless people. They got what they deserved.
I want you to set me up with Janus. Tell him I'm asking about the chopper. You're gonna meet me tonight at the Grand Hotel Europe.
At the meet, Bond is ambushed by Onatop, and after a very sexual fight that makes me very uncomfortable, she takes him to this odd statue graveyard to meet the big bad guy.
Hello, James.
I'll have my money back now.
Fuck you.
Back from the dead. No longer just an anonymous star on the memorial wall at MI6. What's the matter, James? No glib remark? No pithy comeback?
Why?
Hilarious question. Particularly from you. Did you ever ask why? Why we toppled all those dictators, undermined all those regimes? Only to come home. Well done, good job, but sorry, old boy. Everything you risked your life and limb for has changed.
It was the job we were chosen for.
Of course you'd say that. James Bond, Her Majesty's loyal terrier, defender of the so-called faith.
How did the MI6 screening miss that your parents were Leon's Cossacks?
Once again, your faith is misplaced. They knew. We're both orphans, James. But where your parents had the luxury of dying in a climbing accident, mine survived the British betrayal and Stalin's execution squads. But my father couldn't let himself or my mother live with the shame of it. MI6 figured I was too young to remember. And in one of life's little ironies, the son went to work for the government whose betrayal caused the father to kill himself and his wife.
Hence, Janus. The two-faced Roman god come to life.
Closing time, James. Last call.
So Bond wakes up in the helicopter where he has to...
Wake up! The fuck? Fucking Natalia!
Shut the hell up!
What's with you and Futurama?
What? I use one in every episode. It's an inside joke.
For who?
Well, you know, for the fans, for the people who watch the show.
Again, I ask you, for who?
I don't like you right now.
Naturally, they escape the unnecessarily complicated plan to kill them, but are immediately arrested by Russian forces. Bond inevitably escapes from that debacle as well, but Natalia is captured in the process by the evil Russian dude, which compels to chase them. Sweet mother of Slippy Toad!
Yeah, nothing quite says fuck you than crashing through entire buildings with a motherfucking tank.
Take notes, Fast and Furious. This is how you make a tank chase scene awesome.
Peekaboo! Begone, puny vehicles! I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. It was named Death!
Bond is too late to save Natalia before she's taken onto a train that holds all the bad guys. But luckily, Bond decides to use his new toy to his advantage.
Bond. Only Bond.
Full speed! Jump! Full speed! Ram him!
So Bond saves the girl, but they lose the bad guys in the process and blow up the train. However, Natalia manages to trace their intended destination before it explodes. Oh, and they make out because there's always time for that, apparently.
And then they're off to the Caribbean, where Jack Wade gives them some gadgets from Q and instructions on how to sneak into Cuba. Once they're there, they fly around the island looking for bad guys, presumably hoping for a giant sign that says, "Evil villains plotting here, please wait in the lobby."
Nothing. There is nothing here.
Let's make another pass. Maybe Wade was right. There is no dish.
Jesus Christ!
You know, guys, you're making this really hard on yourselves. I mean, I know you have a villain reputation to protect and everything, but not only do you continuously fail to just shoot him when you have the chance in favor of something much more elaborate, but he just said he didn't see anything. You could have done nothing, and he probably would have just flown away.
This is a very good point, and one that has been mocked horrendously over the years, is instead of capturing them for some elaborate death trap or convoluted villain speech, why not just shoot the bastard and call it a day? This movie would be over in 5 minutes if you just did the smart thing. It's just like you're begging to be thwarted. It's alright, dear. We're on fire. It's fine. It's okay. I've done this at least 50 times. We'll survive.
But, just as Bond is about to recover, he's ambushed by Onatop, who proceeds to fuel her odd asphyxiation fetish.
This time, Mr. Bond, the pleasure will be all mine.
Oh, wait. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Wait for it.
She always did enjoy a good squeeze.
One-liner! We love you, Bond!
Oh, those never get old!
Yeah! Wait, we hate each other.
Right, sorry.
Stick to the script, goddammit. So the bad guys arm the second Goldeneye missile and aim it at London, while also revealing that the satellite they've been looking for is actually the whole fucking pond. Naturally, Bond and Natalia rush in to try to save the day, but Bond is soon captured as a result.
But Natalia is also soon captured, but freaks out at the sight of Boris and attacks. He repels her, but not before taking her pen.
She was in the mainframe. Check the computer. She's a moron. A second-level programmer. She works on the guidance system. She doesn't even have access to the firing codes. Retro rockets firing.
Wait, is that?
Yes, it is.
You mean they actually found a way to work that into the script?
Yes, they did.
Are you fucking serious? But it's such a stupid idea!
You never stop talking, do you?
It's kind of my thing, man. Don't hate.
No! Give me the cards, Natalia! Give them to me!
So the silly plot device falls into a huge pile of flammable liquid, which causes the whole place to blow up, with Bond and Natalia barely escaping death. Again. They kind of treat it like that awkward guy at the party you keep inviting for some reason but make no effort to talk to.
And thus Bond is off to destroy the transmitter with Alec in hot pursuit, and they have themselves a little tussle at the center, all the while breaking the antenna.
Why aren't you shooting him?
You know, James, I was always better.
You sly dog! You got me monologuing! I can't believe it!
It looks like Alec has the upper hand once again, but Bond is saved by Natalia, who captures the nearby helicopter, and Alec falls off the platform, only to be caught by James, who gets the last word in edgewise.
For England, James? No. For me.
So, did Bond just basically tell him fuck you?
Actually, I think it was more like...
Fuck you, asshole.
Make it go away! So both the satellite and the Goldeneye missile are destroyed, Jack comes in to take them off the island, and thus the first and last good Brosnan Bond film comes to a close. And that was Goldeneye. So does it hold up after all these years? Surprisingly, yeah, it really does.
Pierce Brosnan plays a pretty good Bond, being the charming man we expect him to be, but with a certain sense of vulnerability that is refreshing. Sean Bean also plays a delightfully fun counterpart to Bond. And while it would have been nice to have a better motivator than revenge, that didn't make it any less fun to hear his evil villain banter. Huge props also goes to Dame Judi Dench as the first female M, who not only owns the character in these few scenes she's in, but also shows how Bond needed to change in a continuously changing world in order to stay alive, in part delivering criticism on the film franchise itself.
If anything, the movie is an example of why this character has continuously remained interesting and relevant. The fact that he's always been able to adapt to whatever circumstances or era, as the case may be, he's in. And in many ways, this movie defied expectations by not only making Bond interesting again, but also keeping him relevant past the Cold War, which many people didn't think was possible.
More than that though, it's just a fun movie, with great action sequences, such as that fight scene between 007 and 006. It's just one of the more underrated fight scenes in cinema. It's just two well-trained British agents just beating the shit out of each other in close quarters, just awesome. And it's just a fun, albeit kinda goofy, storyline with even goofier characters. And overall, just has all those great characteristics that you know and love from a good James Bond movie, and a testament to the character's continuous survival through various actors and generations, always changing, and yet in many ways staying exactly the same, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I also don't press any kidnapping charges, so I'm just gonna get my stuff and I'm
Not so fast. You haven't actually played GoldenEye yet.
What, you mean you have like an N64 lying around her? You can't be serious.
You have 10 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, Michael. You both know I've always been better.
You son of a bitch. How the fuck do you work this thing? How does it... bang! Bang, bang, bang! Oh, shit.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. See, we can go where we want to, places they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance.
What you say?
We can go when we want to. Night is young and so am I. And we can dress real neat from our hearts to our feet and surprise them with a victory cry. Say, we can act if we want to. If we don't, nobody will. And you can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile. I say, we can dance, everything's